What's going on, guys? Bruce here with Bullish Currency, back at you with another Kishu Inu update, guys. I feel like the hype and everything around Kishu is just like boiling up right now for something big. And as much as we might not know exactly what is going to cause that, we just kind of had that feeling where we're about to go on a bullish run. We're going to get into some reasons why I believe that. And of course, just the usual, right? We're going to get into some chart analysis and stuff like that. But before we do, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, right? Boom, hit it, right? So that way you'll get all the notifications when we release videos. And trust me, there's going to be way more videos pumping in very, very fast. I have more people coming on board to drop videos. So you definitely want to hit that notification bell. And of course, guys, all the information we share here is strictly entertainment and education purposes only. It is not financial advice. You do what you want with this information. I am simply sharing how I see things in these crazy crypto spaces and what we're doing over here in the bullish currency community. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. Kishu Inu, the sleeping giant. All right, let's get right into it. So look where we're at, guys. I mean, there's so many zeros we can get rid of. And man, I mean, I just feel like this is great. As much as we got some blood in the streets today with Kishu, a lot of red. We got the 43% volume over here, 24-hour volume. And it's just very red. I mean, right now, we're currently right now very bearish. We're going to get into the chart analysis in a minute, but I always like to take a look at this right here just to see what's really happening. Because bearish movement is normal, guys. It's normal, right? It's going to happen. Everything doesn't just go up. We got both, right? So as you can see, wow, another giant leap from, yeah, that's a nice leap. That is a nice leap. We went from here to here, which is only what, literally just 100 holders. This time we went up by almost 200 holders. So the momentum is picking up with holders. And that's because there's a lot of investors out there that are smart and they're seeing this as a great opportunity. And we're going to get into why, especially when you see the chart. Okay. As far as news, you guys already know, we talked about it previously. I mean, they're getting into the right spaces. They want to have their own, exchange. They want to have, and they want to get into the gaming space, right? Everybody wants to get into the gaming space. They want to do the NFTs, right? They're doing the NFTs. They're doing all the right things. They're keeping their community pretty hype. There's a lot of action going on their social medias. It's pretty active, right? So the spirit's still high very much for the Kishu Inu army, despite a very consistent, slow decline, retracement, correction, whatever you want to call it. That's what's happening. And yet everybody's spirit is very high still, and the holders are increasing. This is always a good sign, guys, for those who are holding, for those who maybe got in very low and they're looking for positions and they're looking for spots to consider adding to the bag or taking this project serious in general. Then we're looking kind of at that right now. We're going to get into why. So look, we're slowly approaching, guys, the 250K, the 250,000, holders. That's going to be massive, guys. When we reach that, there's a lot of coins that are, listed on, these major exchanges that have 200,000, 250,000. So because we're right there, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens sooner. I talked about this on a previous video. Like, guys, you know how crazy that would be if Kishu started getting announced, back to back. Like, imagine, 1 week a certain exchange, like what's happening with Shiba. Certain exchange announces they listed. Then, the next week, 2 weeks, whatever later, another exchange, and then another one. This can go to the freaking moon. So I hope you have your moon boots on, because as I say, for my day traders in my community, moonshot, baby, is what we're about to witness. We just have to be patient here, and we just got to let it play out. But let's go ahead back to overview. I just want to personally see, because I have not checked myself to see if there's any like new news going on with Kishu. Let's check it out. So 15 days ago, yeah, not much news coming out. Like I said, a lot of action on their social media pages, very much active and looking good, looking positive on that aspect, on that side. Let's just go ahead and right to the charts. So here we are, guys. I drew this out before for you guys before. We had the trend line, then we had the other overall bigger trend line. And as you can see, we started to break out of there. And of course, if that happens, what do we usually do? We just continue in the same direction. It's just the way the market moves. So now we're breaking through this area. And what happens? Of course, we're going to come back down to previous support levels like we are right now if we're going to do that. So now we're at a key area right here where we need to find out what's really going to happen here. Is it going to respect this area? Is it going to start to break through? Now, if it breaks through, it's not the end of the world because we do have another little level right here. This is actually something to pay attention to, and another one down here in that range. So it's not completely terrible, but for some reason, and I could be wrong, but that's why I wait for the chart to tell me. But, you know, I believe this could be it. I believe we could bounce off this area, which is also, by the way, the 786 area. And I notice a lot of crypto, especially meme coins, make big retracement corrections like that down to the 786. You know, 618 is common, but 786, right? We got the 618 area here touched many times and respected, and we got good reactions, bullish reactions there. And now we're at the 786. So I believe it's very common in crypto. So currently, the 4-hour candle and the previous ones are telling me that this is literally going to continue bearish. So as far as like what I see on the chart right now in this area, you know, not that I would place a trade on it, but I do believe, you know, I need more confirmations, but I do believe this is going to continue just based on the way the current candle looks and the last few. And that's just me knowing this because of years and years of looking at candlesticks charts. So I believe this is going to definitely touch down at this previous level and probably even touch the 786 area down here. Now, this area in general is what I really want to see it respect so that I can believe it's ready to go on a bull run. Because once it's down here, I want to start to see, you know, the bullish patterns that I see in this area, Once I see that, right, once I know we're literally doing, where history repeating itself, that is actually an amazing area, right, to take this project serious. If you haven't at all, or even if you already have, it is an amazing area down here. Of course, this candle still has maybe 2 hours or so left. Who knows? So I would like to see how that closes first, because it could easily turn bullish within the last 2 hours. And if that happens, then this might just be it. It might not go any lower, right? So definitely keep your eye on that, guys. We do have somewhat of a pattern forming down there, but I don't want to get too hopeful. We got to wait till it actually forms and plays out. And I'll keep you guys updated as much as I possibly can. I've been getting a lot of great feedback from my Kishu Inu videos, so I'll try my best to dig deeper, to find more information. But ultimately, I'll tell you this: the way I look at charts and the what I show you on my charts, just the basics alone, is actually going to be a great guide for anybody who's looking to, you know, to look at this for education purposes. It's going to be a great guide, because this, honestly, I realize whether it's a meme coin, whether it's a stock, whether it's a currency pair, doesn't really matter. There's just certain things that these charts do, these candlesticks charts do, and it just always does it. It just doesn't fail, you know. So yeah, so right now I'm just waiting for certain things to happen down here. We'll know in a couple hours. I'll definitely update you guys tomorrow. This could be a great opportunity, but of course, make your own decisions, do your own due diligence. And that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Until the next one, make sure you stay blessed and stay bullish, my friends.